off is a clouded creation called At Least I Was Heard by You. Our grade 12 drawing class in Miles Act has been working on creating this piece over the past several weeks.
Throughout our creation process, we explored many different issues experienced by teenagers and decided to base our piece around the ideas of teenagers feeling voiceless and unheard.
We're looking forward to sharing our piece with you and we hope you enjoy.
Hansel and Gretel is really about the Great Famine of the 14th century. It was a time of despair, where people often did terrifying things in order to survive. For example, when the woodcutter's second wife tells him to take his children into the woods and leave them there to fend for themselves, so that she and her husband do not starve to death. The famine also led to some pretty horrifying food options, which is demonstrated in the story by the cannibalistic witch. That is the third time this week. If my class isn't entertaining enough for you, then let's see what is.
No,
Shall we?
No, please don't get it, please.
You can pick this up in the office at the end of the day. Class dismissed. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was kind of rough.
I don't know, it's just kind of hard to talk about.
Do you guys ever feel like teachers don't listen to us?
Not really just teachers, everyone. Parents, friends.
They don't know what I'm going through or care to understand.
Or care that we can't concentrate on anything?
Mr. Peters doesn't understand that there are more important things than fairy tales.
I think he views us as just teenagers when he doesn't realize we have so many other things going on.
Exactly. Like, just the other day, I was at work training the new hire we got, and he just wouldn't listen to me. He had no problem listening to any of the men or all the workers, though. Everything I said went in one ear and out the other. Eventually, I just told him what I was required to and went to serve a customer that had just walked in. I could tell this guy was not happy I was the one serving him. He was like mumbling under his breath and giving me atrocious side-eye. When I gave him the coffee order, he said,
"You got my drink wrong."
but refused to tell me what the problem was. I knew he was just trying to get rid of me, so I went to get my manager to deal with it. When we went back to the counter, there seemed to be no issues as he and the new hire were talking about something together, laughing. But when my manager and I get back, there's a problem with him again. He asked,
"Where is your manager?"
and laughed when I said that she was right beside me, like he couldn't believe that my manager was a woman. Eventually, she took me to the back and said,
"We should just let the new hire serve him, so we can avoid escalating the situation."
it just sucked that he got his way over all my authority, and I'm stuck here feeling like an idiot because I'm the youngest one in the room.
Jesus, that sucks. Sorry.
I think we all can understand the not being trusted because we're irresponsible teenagers.
Yeah, and I get what you mean about people not taking it seriously. So I met this girl last summer. Allie, you've probably seen her around. We met on the last week of school and made plans to hang out when school was fully out. So we hung out and it went great. We talked for hours and kept talking and hanging out over the summer. We just clicked. And now, 6 months later, I can confidently call her my best friend. So you would think all is well, right? Well, when school started back up and people started seeing us hanging out together, we started getting a lot of questions and comments and stuff like...
Do you like her? You guys are so cute together.
Are you dating? No, it was funny. At first, but it got old really quickly. And it's honestly starting to put a wrench in our friendship. And not only that, but people don't seem to realize that I literally have a boyfriend. And it's not like we're quiet about it either. His initials are in my bio. He's all over my Instagram. And it feels like people are just ignoring it entirely. And Abby is so sweet, right? She's done literally nothing wrong. But now her parents have started getting in on it, and it feels like she's pulling away, and God, I just miss her.
I think I had heard some rumors about the two of you dating. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
Yeah, my friend told me about it and I assumed it was true.
Not your fault. Rumors spread like wildfire.
You know, I get the thing of, losing a friend. It's really hard. My best friend, Maya, and I were inseparable. We spent every day together since we were 7 years old, creating new memories. But when we went to high school, things started to change. We weren't joined at the hip like we used to be. Maya joined the school sports teams, and I was in the art room. We were both making new friends, but she changed to the point where she was unrecognizable. It sucks. Losing a lifelong friend, that one person you thought understood you the most, it's just been really hard. I still had hope that we could make things work. The last Friday night solidified all the doubts I ever had. We were just hanging out at her place and catching up and whatnot when she got a phone call from one of her volleyball friends.
Okay. So, I know you were supposed to come to the party because you have homework or whatever, but Tyler just came, and this might be a chance to ask about.
Maya started to freak out, but she had no way of getting there. College not long.
I mean, you could come to the party too, I guess.
I guess she kind of felt guilty for just taking me off her, so she let me join her. We arrived at the party at 7:30. Everyone loved Maya. She kind of just left me stranded in a room full of people I didn't know. Every once in a while, I could overhear the assumptions that were being made about me. That I was a loser and a
Loner.
and how I
Probably don't have a future.
given I want to be an artist. I decided to go find Maya when I heard a familiar voice.
I don't even really like her. I'm just keeping her around because I feel bad for her.
That was my last straw. I was done.
That's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Have you tried getting your parents involved?
My parents love Maya. There's no way they would understand.
Besides, in my experience, parents aren't really that great for that kind of thing anyways. Like, the other day, I got home from school, and my little sister was like crying her eyes out. I asked her what was wrong, obviously, and apparently she bombed a science test. Hard. And it's not the first time either. She asks me,
Could you help me get a tutor?
and of course, I have no idea how to get a tutor, so I go to my parents. Hey, Mom, Dad, my sister needs a tutor for her science class. Do you think you can help her out with that? And they blow up. My mom says,
Who are you to decide she needs a tutor?
and my dad's all like, you're not her parent, you know. And I'm like, of course I'm not her parent. That's not the point. She told me herself she needs a tutor. And that only made things worse. My dad's so mad that his face gets all red like a tomato, and my mom says, why didn't she just tell us that herself? And before I can stop myself, I say, because she doesn't think you actually care enough about her to do anything about it. Big mistake. Suddenly it's all,
Well, I guess we're just the worst parents in the world then.
and
This only proves that you're not mature enough to make these kinds of decisions.
And, of course, my phone privileges are revoked for...
As long as we feel necessary.
That's what I get for standing up for her. And myself. And, to top it all off, my sister isn't even really thankful. She's all pissed at me because she thinks that it's made everything worse. She's probably right, but I'm not really sure what else she expected me to do.
I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
I have a friend in the art room. He's a really great tutor. I can give him your number if you'd like.
That would be great.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, I said
There's
there's
no
no
such thing as
I
there.
bring in science
so long, I just couldn't work up the courage to come out to my friends. We had never really talked about that kind of thing before, and I was scared about how they'd react. But one day after one of our games, I decided I would just come out to a few close friends of mine. They were my friends, they'd accept me, right? When I told them, they were surprised, like they didn't know how to react. And we're all like,
Wait, you're joking, right?
when I didn't respond, they knew I was serious. They started saying supportive words like,
That's cool, man.
and
Congrats.
something seemed off. But in the end, I decided not to worry about it. When I got home, I felt like this weight had been lifted off my shoulders. When I woke up the next morning, everything just went straight to hell. I woke up to a bunch of texts and an anonymous account that had leaked my secret overnight. I wanted to cry right then. I wasn't ready to come out to everyone yet, and I was scared to face the people at school. I was worried what they would think of me. I decided to not go by faking sick, and over the course of the day, 2 other anonymous accounts started gossiping about me. Some people were supportive, but other people I didn't even know started saying things about me and making stuff up. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm terrified I'm going to lose the people close to me because of this.
Hey, if any of you guys ever need anyone to talk to, I'm here.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah. Aren't you all supposed to be headed to class?
Yeah,
we're
we were
just,
just,
yeah,
sorry, we were just helping her catch up on some homework she missed.
yeah.
Thanks, guys. I really needed that.